What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Thank y'all for joining me as always. And last night was another sweep night. Went 8 of 8 on, what was it, Wednesday? Went 8 of 8 props on Wednesday. Went 6 of 7 props yesterday. Looking to just keep that going today, man. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $20 a month. It has been absolutely on fire. And let's just keep it going, man. If you haven't joined yet, then I don't know what to tell you no more. For only $20 to have this much data and an AI simulation program built into NBA, I mean, there's just, there's nothing I can do for you at this point if you're not a Props Made Easy member for only $20 a month. Thank y'all for joining me as always. If you're curious if this is legit, if my word's not enough, which I've been in this industry 8+ years, always kept it real. That is my thing. Y'all know I always tell y'all all the time how not to bet an amount of money you can't lose, and trying to teach y'all to become smarter bettors and understand the game and understand that losses happen and all these different things happen. It's like I am a very, very transparent person in this industry, and that's what I want to be. You know what I mean? I never want to be that guy who, after I get off of my videos or after I get done with work, to be able to, I don't want to be sitting on the couch and the thought of even be able to pop in my head of like, oh, I should have done better, I didn't do enough, or you know what I'm saying? I'm being shady, or I'm not being real. Like, I can't live with that. That's me personally. Some people can, but I don't like to be. I can't be that way, or I would not be able to move on with my life if I was that way. You feel what I'm saying? So everything I say is coming from an honest, real place in me. That's just who I am. And if you either take the advice I give or you don't. And like I said, anybody who doesn't want to join Props Made Easy and doesn't ever join Props Made Easy, that's completely on you. You know what I mean? I'm just here to tell you what I have found to be the best strategy. Other members will tell you the same thing down in the comment section, that this is the best place to be. But at the end of the day, you have to make your own decisions. And if you don't join Props Made Easy, it's not like I'm going to hate you or something. You know what I mean? You got to make your own decisions and find out your own path. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's get straight into the picks, man. Looking back at NFL, let's see if we have any new choices on the board. And there are a few spots that have popped in. Patrick Mahomes' taco obviously is still number one. But Brock Purdy's passing yards over 242.5 is popping. 245.5 in other sportsbooks. That's a 3 passing yard differential. We have him projected at 266.5, a 24 projection differential. Really like Brock Purdy here over his passing yards. All right, you can go his passing plus rushing as well, but as you can see, not only is sportsbook differential better for his over for just his passing yards, but so is his projection differential. All right, Christian McCaffrey's rushing yards I still do like. You have, in my opinion though, you have to pick a side. You have to pick one. You either go Purdy's passing yards over, and then maybe you go down here and pair him with Brandon Ayuk's receiving yards over 62.5, which is a plus EV plus projection play on the over, or you play just Brock Purdy by himself. But I don't think you play a slip with Brock Purdy's passing yards over and Christian McCaffrey's rushing yards over. Could it happen? Sure, but it doesn't correlate as well as you would want it to. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, the best play that now is on the board as of Friday morning is Patrick Mahomes' taco and Brock Purdy's passing yards. Taking a look at unders, Patrick Mahomes' passing yards. But obviously you're going to have the taco, so you're not going to be doing that. You can go Noah Gray's receiving yards if you want to. But I prefer to just grab his goblin at 0.5 and just play the over on that. But anyway, so there's not a ton of like, oh my God, I have to have that play. But Brock Purdy, let's sort by projection differential real quick. Patrick Mahomes taco, then Brock Purdy paired up with Brandon Ayuk receiving yards makes sense. Patrick Mahomes paired up with Kelsey receiving yards over makes sense because Travis Kelsey's receiving yards over is liked. Okay, at a 1 sportsbook differential and a 9.4 projection differential. So not only do you have Purdy passing yards over, that is a plus EV plus projection, but you can pair Purdy with Brandon Ayuk. And then you can play Mahomes taco over 0.5 and then pair that with Travis Kelsey over 69.5. So a very correlated slip right there for y'all. Let's check out goblins, see what the best goblin options are. Obviously, as I've always said, when you look at the goblin button, when you select the goblin button at Props Made Easy for NFL, make sure you sort by projection differential and see the best options. Okay, at the top of the list is Brock Purdy at 199.5 passing yards. He is the biggest lock out of the Goblins. So yeah, Brock Purdy would be the Goblin that I would go with if you're going to play a Goblin. But I mean, his regular line is liked. So honestly, you don't really got to get too involved in any Goblin spots. But Patrick Mahomes over for sure. And then that correlated slip I just gave y'all. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk look good as of Friday morning at the lines they are at. Okay? Moving on to NBA. We have Stephen Curry's assists at the top of the list at 5.5. Minus 140 on the over. Projection of 5.59 is 0.09. So nothing crazy. Not a big jump. When you look at Apex, it's still not a big jump. Goes from 0.09 to 0.18. So it's close. He is trending up, so he's been hitting this consistently. All right, over the last 5 games, the trending up emoji means he has hit in 4 or more of the last 5. So he could have hit in all the last 5, gone over 5.5, or he could have hit in 4 of them more, but it will never show if it's only 3 or out of the 5 or what. It's always going to be 4 or more out of the last 5 games. So Stephen Curry's been hitting this regularly. Over assists of 5.5 is the first play we want to go with. Next up, the top play available is DeAndre Ayton, another trending up player who has been hitting this consistently. Over rebounds plus assists of 11.5. Minus 135 odds in Vegas. Projection of 12.72. Very good spot there with the Apex at 1.22. And then when you take Apex off, he's a 0.61. So big jump from the Apex simulator for DeAndre Ayton's rebounds plus assists. So Steph Curry assists over 5.5. DeAndre Ayton rebounds, assists over 11.5 are the 2 regular plays we're going to rock with today for the sweep, hopefully, again. Now let's check Goblins. The top Goblin options we have on the board is Trae Young's points over 19.5 would be the Goblin that I would add in. Anthony Edwards looks like another great one. So Trae Young, Anthony Edwards over their points of 19.5 are the best Goblin options that you can go with, and you can pair those up with Stephen Curry and Stephen Curry assists over 5.5 and DeAndre Ayton rebounds assists over 11.5. All right, let's move on. Get a sip of coffee. Hold on. All right. College basketball, we have the under on Owen Freeman's points of 11.5. Women's college basketball, the best play is the under on Dreuna Edwards, PRA, under 23.5. For NHL, they're on All-Star break still. For PGA, let's snipe out the best options. For PGA, at the top of the list, Patrick Cantlay strokes over 69.5 is at minus 140 odds. Solid juice on the over there. Justin Thomas strokes over 69.5. Solid juice on the over there. You have these other plays. Xandel Scoffle strokes under at a minus 140 odds on the under. And then Ricky Fowler strokes over 70.5 and Corey Connors strokes over 70.5. Ricky Fowler had an amazing round 1. He messed up a few of my slips by having that amazing 67 round 1. Expecting him to come a little bit back down to reality a little bit in this one. But yeah, my favorite 2 are probably Cantlay and Justin Thomas over 69.5. That line's pretty damn low. All right, for soccer, we have the over on Carlton Morris shots of 1.5. He's 2 on other sports books and a projection at 1.81, so over on him. League of Legends, the best value would be these 2 up here. Blue, map 1 kills over 3.5, and Scorth, map 1 kills over 5.5 are both 1 sportsbook differentials. Taking a look at CS2, you have 3 1.5s at the top here. You have Fame, map 1 and 2 kills over 28.5 at a 1.5 sportsbook differential for the over. And then looking at the unders, you have Decent Team, map 1 kills under 15.5, and Axel, map 1 and 2 kills under 28.5. For tennis, we have Borna Koric under total games of 24 at a minus 2 sportsbook differential. For MMA, we have the over on Gilbert Urbina, significant strikes of 55.5. And then the under on Renato Moicano, significant strikes of 37.5 significant strikes. And then Julia, whatever, Juliha. Significant strikes under 45.5. I'm not about to sit here and try to even pronounce her name, though. All right, let's do a recap of the plays. Like I said, my favorite way to go for NFL right now would be a nice little correlated slip, as you can see when it comes to projection differential here. You have Patrick Mahomes Taco, which is already a lot. You pair Patrick Mahomes up with the plus EV plus projection play of Travis Kelce at a 1 sportsbook differential and a 9.4 projection differential. Then you run that back on the other side with Brock Purdy over 242.5 at a 3 sportsbook differential and a 24 projection differential, and pair that up with Brandon Ayuk at a 1 sportsbook differential and a 19.9 projection differential. All right? The best goblins, again, were Brock Purdy, Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Isaiah Pacheco, Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice is another correlated play that you could add into that slip with Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce, obviously, if you would like to go that route. Looking at NBA, oh, wow. We had a few more snipes pop in. We have Jalen Duren, rebounds plus assists over 13.5 at a minus 140 odds on the over. Projection of 15.86, a 2.36 projection differential when looking at the Apex Sims. If you uncheck Apex Sim, it's a 1.18 projection differential for Jalen Duren. If you highlight Apex Sim, it's a 2.36. So really likes Jalen Duren, rebounds, assists over 13.5. Jusuf Nurkic, rebounds over 9.5, is at a minus 140 odds. Projection of 10 on the Apex. Projection of 9.75 on the regular. So both are leaning the over. And then Curry's assists over 5.5. All right, those are the 3 best options that we have on the board right now. And then going to the other spots, college basketball, the best option is the under on Owen Freeman's points of 11.5 and then the over on Peyton Sandfort's points of 14.5. For women's college basketball, Dreuna Edwards, PRA, under 23.5. For PGA, over Patrick Cantlay, 69.5, and over on Justin Thomas, strokes of 69.5. For soccer, over on Carlton Morris, shots of 1.5. For League of Legends, we have the over on Blue, map 1 kills of 3.5. Scorth, map 1 kills of 5.5. For CS2, we have the under on Axel, map 1 and 2 kills of 28.5. And the under on Decenty, map 1 kills of 15.5. And then the best over option is Fame, maps 1 and 2 kills over 28.5. For tennis, under Borna Koric, total games of 24 at a minus 2 sportsbook differential. MMA, over on Gilbert Urbina, significant strikes of 5.5. But looking at the overall best value options, it would be Joliha, significant strikes under 45.5. And Renato Moicano, significant strikes under 37.5. Nothing for Dota and nothing for Valorant. Thank y'all for joining me as always. And as always, let's get this money, baby. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Remember, continuously look at these Props Made Easy tools, man. I mean, we've got 4 snipe plays on the board right now. Take advantage of all the value that pops into Props Made Easy. The moment it is a value, it shows up on Props Made Easy. No having to wait a minute. No having to wait a couple minutes. Whatever line you see on Props Made Easy is the line that it is. And the value is shown immediately the moment they become a snipe play. The second their odds turn to minus 140, they are on the snipe play at Props Made Easy. That's another thing that is a major benefit. There's no lag there. You're immediately able to get those values in as the day goes on. As I've always said, continue to bet an amount of money you're willing to lose. Things have been fantastic, but this is gambling. Anything can happen. You know how it is. Join PropsMadeEasy.com for only $20 a month. Thank y'all for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace.